So I guess there's really not gonna be a better time to record this, but I've been meaning to get a YouTube video going for a while, and I just have not made the time. I haven't felt like it. I haven't felt like talking about anything, but I think that it would be a good time for me to get some stuff out of my system. So as some of you guys may know, my name is Becca Jean. I am a singer-songwriter. I am in Colorado, based in Greeley, Colorado. I'm not going to be editing this video a whole lot. I just want it to be as authentic and real as I am aiming to be on a daily basis. So, if I stutter and stammer, it's just because I really haven't forced myself to stop and think things through, and just work out my emotions and really process what's been going on the past few months. So my mom died, so that happened. It was very traumatic, as everyone's death is, I'm sure. Sorry, I don't know how to talk about shit, but my mom passed away. She had dementia. It took her really, really fast. My mom died on December 26th, the day after Christmas. And her burial was on January 5th. A couple of my siblings came out, one from Texas, one from Arizona, to visit and to see Mom's grave. We don't have a headstone for her grave yet, but that's hopefully that's something that we're going to be looking into. It's not cheap. It costs a lot of money to fucking die. I was telling my siblings, how convenient would it be to die in a fire? Nothing to clean up, nothing to bury, nothing to, just done. Just gone. Not that I want to die in a fire. I hear that's pretty horrific. But anyway, Mom's death has definitely changed all of our lives. Things will never be the same. If you've lost a parent or a sibling or a loved one, just if you've lost anyone, then you know your life will never be the same. And it's just hard to accept. It's hard to understand. My mom was very, very old-fashioned. She didn't want all of the tests that could be done. So there are a lot of unknowns about my mom's death. She did have dementia, and that was obvious, but they wanted to do a spinal tap to see if there was any kind of infection to her brain, or if she had brain tumors, or all of those are a possibility. And that could have caused the dementia-like symptoms for sure. But my mom didn't want to be poked and prodded at. And so my mom's choice, we knew our mom well enough to know that that's not what she would have wanted. So, but yeah, we pretty much had to be Mom's voice for her, because Mom really wasn't talking much towards the end. By the time that my mom went into the hospital twice, and she died when she was on hospice. But my mom went to the ER the first time on November 16th, and then was released on the 18th. And then my mom went back to the hospital the day after Thanksgiving. Then on December 4th, she went into hospice from the hospital, and then she died on December 26th. It's been a lot lately. My mom did fight for her kids. She did her best. I used to harbor a lot of bitterness towards her. I think that it's very kid-like to blame your parents for all the things that you know, you think should have happened, or like almost as if like your parents held you back in some way. But I'm a fucking adult, and anything that I think that I might have missed out on as a child, I can fix that now. If I want to further my education, I can. No one's stopping me, no one's holding me back except myself. I can't blame that on anyone, and I think it's wrong to point the finger at other people for your failures or your just in what you're lacking in. Growth is up to you. And if you don't have the energy or the self-motivation to grow, then you won't. It's got to come from you. And that's what I believe. But I did used to blame my mom for a lot of things. And it's true that she was controlling in her own way. And I think that she was controlling because she was afraid of the world. By the time that my mom, like, when it was evident and like just clear to us that she had dementia and she was spiraling and just getting worse and worse, like she had severe depression, and dementia can cause severe depression because you just feel lost all the time. You don't know what the fuck is going on around you. You forget people you love. You forget who you are. And you know, towards the end, I think it was at least 9 days before my mom died, she did look at me and she said my name and she was like, "Oh Becky, oh Becky." She told me that she loved me, and that she told me that I'm not far now, I'm not far now. And that was 9 days before she died. My mom stopped eating and drinking food 10 days before she died, and I don't think that's very common. At least that's what all of the nurses and everyone on hospice, social workers, the chaplain that came to see mom, everyone that came to see mom, like, every single time they would come, they would say, she's close, she's close. And yet she'd still be lingering by the next day when they'd come and see her again. So it was very interesting because we thought that mom was holding on or waiting for someone to come see her before she died. And my mom's last wishes were to see all of her children, and I have 8 siblings, so I'm one of 9. Like, there's 9 of us, but I've never met my eldest sibling, and that's fine. I won't go into that too much. And then a couple of our other siblings couldn't make it for reasons that I won't go into, but I think that maybe mom was holding on in hopes that she would see them before she died. But you know, I think there's a lot of factors, like, not just that, but I imagine that dying is scary, and I don't think that mom really wanted to die, but she didn't want to live anymore with her sickness, and I know that. She was just kind of done with the world. She couldn't relate to the world anymore. Yeah, she just lost her mind, and that's what dementia does to people. You lose yourself, and you're just kind of a shell. It's like you're trapped within your shell and you can't get out. It's definitely one of my fears, for sure. I did write a song about it. I wrote about my mom's dementia and my own fear for the future, for myself. I released that on January 5th. Mom did get to hear it before she died, and I'm glad. She wanted me to share it. She wanted me to share her story. That's kind of what's been up lately. I'm definitely feeling really shattered and lost, and I'm sitting outside of Goodwill. I'm looking for like, you know how like you can organize your veggies and drinks and stuff, like just like kind of like a little side basket, like to organize some kitchen stuff. That's what I'm here at Goodwill for, and I don't have the motivation to go in, so I thought I would do this and kind of get you guys caught up on how this girl is. I'm okay. I'm as okay as I'm gonna be for a while. Watching someone you love die is definitely one of the most horrible experiences, because I know that Mom's death wasn't painless physically, and so that's really been sticking with me, because I was with her every single day before she died, and I would spend the night at the nursing home sometimes, and I would just watch her, and I would listen to her breathe, and I would listen to her stop breathing. I counted to 100, and I forget. I just know that I counted, and I kept on counting, and Mom was not breathing, and then she would like gasp for air, and then I would breathe finally, because it's almost like I held my breath with her, and it was horrible. It was really horrible. Death is not like the movies. Death is romanticized in media. It's awful. It does not prepare you for what it really is. That's for sure. Yeah. There was a couple times that Mom, in her sleep, would like close, her eyes were closed obviously, but then all of a sudden her hand would be reaching up, like she actually had the strength to like reach up as if she was grabbing someone's hand. And my mom did believe in God. I won't judge her faith, as in like, I know that my mom was afraid. I know that my mom lived fearfully, not because I think she meant to. I just hope that wherever her spirit is, whether that be in heaven or if there's reincarnation and she takes on another form, I just hope that she is happy. I hope that she is at peace. That's for sure, because she did not have a peaceful life. My mom was always very stressed and worried, and I guess that's part of being a mother, I'm sure, part of it, but I feel like it consumed her. And I think that my mom's greatest joy was being a mother, even though it was a struggle for her. It was her greatest joy. And when all of her babies grew up, I don't think she felt needed anymore. It's not so much that we were rejecting her. Not all of us. My family's complicated. But I just don't think that she felt like she had a lot of purpose anymore. So that makes me sad. It sucks, like, not being able to ask her questions. My mom stopped using her phone like months ago. Months and months and months and months ago. So, and it's because like it confused her. Like, she just kind of stopped understanding how to use her phone. Like how to pick up a call and how to text. Those are all things that she used to do easily. But as time went by and as her illness took over, she just didn't know how to do those things anymore. So her phone, her number's still in my contacts, and it's weird that I can't call her, I can't text her, I can't see her. But when I look in the mirror, there's parts of her in me, and I guess that's what keeps her with me, you know? The good parts. My mom was very loving and compassionate. She was a funny lady, definitely in her older age. Her humor definitely it changed, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna keep on writing music. I'm hoping to work on an EP. I really need to figure out how to like hire press or like A&R, and because I really, really want to reach the world with my music. It's not like I think I'm all that, but music has helped me so much, and I know that when I have performed locally, I've gotten a really good response from people. My music does reach people. It makes them feel something and think something, and I need to share it. I need to get it out there. I need to reach more ears, and that requires money. So I think I'm gonna start working again. Maybe at some random coffee shop here in town. I don't know, but I need to hire some sort of promotional company to help me get my music reaching more people. And as much as I'm loving learning how to mix and master my music, I do want my music to sound perfect. And I am a control freak, which is something I would love to break. I hate that about myself. I think that's part of why it's so hard for me to even imagine handing my music to someone and be like, mix this and master it. And then it is very hard for me because I am a control freak and I have a vision in my head. Not so much of a vision, but like I know what I want it to sound like. I know like the end result that I want to reach. It's just a matter of getting there, and that takes time. It takes patience. It also takes trust if I'm going to bring someone else in on, shaping my music. I'm really hoping that this year brings in a lot of light, because I've been in a lot of dark for a long time, or at least what feels like a long time. I haven't been motivated to see anybody, not friends, not my husband's side of the family. I haven't wanted. I felt no desire to talk about anything that doesn't seem to matter. Like, around Christmas is when my mom died, and I didn't give a fuck about Christmas, like all the gifts and all the lights and all of the everything. Like, I've never, like, I love to give gifts, okay? Like, I used to shop all year long and have a big old box underneath my bed of gifts that I planned on giving to people for Christmas. And I love to give gifts, but I'm not super into receiving them. I mean, it's fun, it's great, and I'm grateful, but it is hard for me to receive anything. It's hard for me to receive love. I just don't trust people. That's the way I am. I don't trust people. I always think that people have ulterior motives, and that they're gonna hold things over my head later on if they give me shit. And that's really fucked up of me. I don't know. I have a lot to work out, that's for fucking sure. But anyway, like, I didn't give a fuck about Christmas. I didn't go see my in-laws for Christmas. I was with Mom. I didn't take a break. I barely slept. I wasn't eating. I wasn't taking care of me while Mom was dying. Which is not what she would have wanted. She wanted me to take care of myself. That's all Mom ever wanted for her children. She wanted us to love ourselves and be safe, and I want to be better at that. I want to be able to function around people again. I have always felt out of place when I'm with friends and when I'm with family, and like, If there's some sort of social event that I'm supposed to be, it is so hard for me, like the build up of just getting there and then enjoying myself once I'm there. It is so hard for me. I'd never know what to say. I'm very much in my head. I don't think I'm very funny, and I don't think I'm very smart, so those definitely play into my not wanting to be around people, because I don't want to look like an idiot or feel any more like an idiot than I already do all the time. I'm a lot more insecure than I wish I was. It's so weird because I go so back and forth in between, like not giving a fuck about what anyone thinks and then caring so much about what everyone thinks. So but I definitely don't want to care, that's for sure. At least not to the point that it is like hurting me to change myself for others, because I can be such a chameleon. I'll change how I am, not so much who I am, but just I think that's pretty normal. It's a defense mechanism. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go in Goodwill now and look around for shit that I don't need. But I really love all of you guys, and I really, really appreciate you guys following my music journey. And I mostly hang out on Instagram. I've been on TikTok a little bit. But everyone that has listened to my music, Shutdown Mode was my first release, and then I released Van Gogh, and on January 5th I released What If I Forget You, and thank you everyone that's been listening to my music. It means the world to me. Sharing my music is all I've ever wanted to do since I was young, and it makes me feel whole knowing that I'm getting to do that now. Thank you. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely do that. I am going to be releasing music videos at some point this year. I've been working on it myself, so maybe eventually I will get a team going to help me work on these projects that I want to work on. Because I was animating a music video for Shutdown Mode, and yeah, doing it all myself, learning how to animate, and I need to finish that, and I want to release that. I was thinking about releasing a series of music videos with the EP, or at least like gradually releasing them just to hype up the EP, but we'll see. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to figure out, but I am willing to put in the work. I can't afford to be afraid anymore. It's really warm in this car. I'm wearing a really cute outfit. I got these pants at Plato's Closet. I don't know how well you can see them, but they're like super, super baggy. My buddy called them like punk monk. I'll take a picture of them later. But yeah, I'll start a new fashion trend, and it'll be called punk monk. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Please take care of yourselves. I plan to post on my YouTube more than I have. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do that. Go ahead and watch some old videos of mine if you wish. I think that's all I got. Don't forget to go follow me on Spotify. I have 341 followers on Spotify now, so I would love to make it to 1,000 in the next couple of months, if not sooner. Help me out there. Spread the word. Spread my music. I know I only have 3 songs out, but I have a plethora of songs that I'm planning to record and get out there in the world. I love you. Take care of yourselves, and see you very soon. I hope.